Hello viewers, EMG Bricks here, coming at you with another video. So today I am showing my prototype for a plasma bridge for a future mock that I've been planning. Been planning the mock for quite a while now, but unfortunately I don't think I'll be building it until the start of next year. I know that's a long way away, which is a bit annoying even for me, but the size and the detail that I want to put into this mock is going to be ridiculous. I have so much planned, and a plasma bridge, which is this is what the prototype is one of like the main features that I want for the mock. So this is a basic prototype that I made. I made it about a week ago. I just haven't had time to film it yet. But it is a very simple design. So in the front here we have the extra large motor, which is then geared down through different gear ratios, and I've used one of these white Technic gears that kind of allows it to rotate even once the so when the plasma bridge retracts, this gear like spins on its own, preventing the motor from ripping itself to pieces or ripping the whole mock to pieces. Although these extra large motors are very, very strong, very unlikely you're going to damage the motor. It'd be more like the motor would damage the mock. So yes, that's what this piece is for. I may even include a second one in the final product, just for the protection of the mock, because I really don't want the mock being ripped apart by a motor. Because when you gear down a motor, you give it, basically it slows it down, but it gives it a lot more torque, so it can shift a lot more weight. But by giving it more torque, it means it has a lot more force to kind of rip the mock apart. So by having these incorporated, it kind of gives you the safety feature of that wheel just free spinning to prevent the thing from ripping up. So I have the power pack in the back. That's just attached onto the mock just to give it power, and then I'm using a S-brick. So for people who don't really use power functions or don't really know a huge amount about it, the S-brick is a third-party device, and it comes with a mobile app. So I'm currently using my iPad to control it. So it gives you 4 outputs to your input, and I'll now demonstrate the motor working. So I'm using I've plugged it into D in the receiver, so this is D, and then when I activate it, the plasma bridge extends. I've so far got it extending that far out, and then if I keep going, you'll kind of that gear is taking most of the damage. So as you saw, it's kind of ratcheting on this gear, which is on the track, but mostly this gear was freewheeling. I think if I had this gear later on in the series of having it geared down, then it wouldn't be making that noise. But because I've got it right near the front, it's still kind of spinning a little bit. So to make this come out, I've used this track piece, kind of this toothed track, and that then, as all the motors spins and all the gears spins these 2 gears right here, those ones there, and that then allows the bridge to then extend. So this is just 1x2x5 trans blue Lego bricks, which I mostly use them in mocks for kind of like window pieces. They give a really cool design for those, but in my mock I'm going to be using it for a plasma bridge. So that would then just extend. This is actually really strong. I plan on having it a lot longer, a lot wider, so I may need to even make it thicker, just so it can then support its own weight, and then plus also having the weight of sets or figures on top of it to move across. And then when you want to retract it, you literally just, on the app, pull the lever the other way, and then you can watch it just fully retract back into the little hole. So it is a very, very simple design. It doesn't take that many pieces. There is little sliders on the inside which allow the set, or allows the I think that's come off the track there a little bit. See if I can get that back. There we go. Oh no, it ripped itself apart a little bit. So yeah, it uses little sliding track pieces on the inside to allow it to come out and then go back in again. Like I said, this is my first prototype. I will, now that I've made this video, I'll be breaking this down and making a prototype number 2. So the difference I want to make is I want to have the motors and the gears not sat on top of the bridge, because I want flooring going across it. So I want, so if you can imagine this being all like floored over, I want that all the way across. So I don't want to have this big bulky like motor mechanism right here. So I need to find a way to make that either go underneath or go off to the sides. So that will be my next challenge for this, and that will be a separate video, which I hope you guys tune in for that as well. So if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments, whether it's about power functions, whether it's about the S-brick, motorizing things in Lego sets. I know that some of you struggle or never really touched upon that before, and you might want some, maybe, I don't know, some tips or anything. Then you can definitely drop me a message or even a private message on here or on my Instagram, and I will get back to you as fast as I can. But for that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll check you guys out in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.